Hey there everyone, I'm Forrest Schaffer, PPC Account Manager here at Seer Interactive, and I'm back for another Wasteful Wednesday. In this episode, we're going to cover a set of seasonal keywords that many of you probably already know it's coming up, but if you don't, it's super important to negate because, the set of keywords that we're going to cover is kind of like a modifier that's added onto a lot of different searches for a lot of different verticals. And if you haven't already guessed it, that set of keywords is BFCM, which stands for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we can dive into it right now back at my computer. This first example here in engagement rings, this person is not sending anyone to a specific landing page. So that's going to lead to a poor user experience. Their ad copy doesn't talk about any type of sales. Then we scroll down a little bit and see that Blue Nile is really kind of hitting the nail on the head here. We see that they're using Black Friday ad copy, which is important to see. And then some of these other brands down here are just not getting the memo. So they're better off negating BFCM in this example. Pulling this through a little bit further, we see Black Friday actually written out. James Allen, this company is doing a super good job. They have ad copy that's actually relevant to what the user is going to be searching for. And when we hover over this link, we see that their landing page actually is for BFCM deals. Looks like they're actually even testing with a V1 and a V2 for maybe a little A/B testing. James Allen, you're doing it right. As we scroll down though, we see that some issues with some of these other advertisers who are just not aligning their ads properly with what a user is searching for. And that's going to lead to a poor user experience where someone's going to click on your ad and then bounce, but you're still going to get charged the click. As I mentioned in the intro, a lot of different people are going to use pretty much the same set of keywords, but on a number of different verticals. So I wanted to do this example with office furniture. I think that this is an area where a lot of people are searching for deals because really nice desks and really nice chairs are super expensive and people are always going to be looking for a deal here. So as we see, pretty much none of these businesses are hitting the mark in terms of having this BFCM copy. Even hovering over these, none of the links are going to a particular lander. This one maybe is relevant where it talks about cutting your budget by 50%, but really not sales focused like a person is going to be expecting. And then the landing pages are not going to talk to any of those deals. So I have a feeling a lot of these folks are going to be spending plenty of money on keywords like this. And I'm not sure that the ROI is going to be there to follow. And then just a quick last example here for couches. I don't need a couch right now, but if I needed a couch, this was probably exactly what I'd search. And as you can see, these two examples here, not really hitting the mark in terms of ad copy or landing pages. And so they might see kind of, reduced ROI on the campaigns here, which is something that we really tend to watch out for here at Seer. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Wasteful Wednesday. Hope you got some benefit out of it. Definitely go ahead and make sure that you're either negating Black Friday, Cyber Monday, BFCM, pretty much any of those variations. Even misspellings are a good thing to include there. And if you're not gonna, negate those keywords, you wanna make sure you go ahead and send people to an actually relevant landing page, because it sucks when people are searching, they have certain intent that they think they're gonna get a deal, and then they pull up on your landing page after they already click on your ad and it's not relevant. Nothing's on sale, right? That's a really poor user experience and people are probably gonna bounce. So that's what I'm gonna do too. I'll see you guys later.